be more avant-garde, which is French for a bit bonkers.
There have been so many different styles that have won Eurovision over the last few years. I can never call it.
I want you to want me as silence running.
The best type of song to sing for Eurovision is that middle-of-the-road pop song.
If you have a year of ballads, then something up-tempo is likely to stand out.
Take me to your heaven, hold on to a dream. Take me to your heaven, when my nights are cold and long.
And in a year of up-tempo songs, a ballad is likely to stand up.
Well, I'll tell you what stands a chart is a really good ballad. It has to be really, really good.
So come back if you love me.
I think you need more of an up-tempo.
As long as you've got a catchy song that everyone remembers. Everyone that's won every year has been catchy.
Styles to avoid include complaining senior citizens. All right, Grandad, give it a rest. Anything involving a synthesizer. Reggae and pink just don't mix. And at all costs, avoid medieval fancy dress. And there are some other things for the UK to watch out for.
There's a formula that works for Eurovision, and I think sometimes we're a bit too cool for school when it comes to Eurovision.
You can't say we've always been described as cool.
European and UK music is very different, and I think what we've done is said, oh, okay, they want cheesy. And actually, that's not what it is at all. It's just a different style.
So it's important to embrace Eurovision, but hold back on the cheese.
You've got to be able to clap along. You've got to feel that beat pumping. It's got to be at that level that makes you want to stand up and shout and scream.
If the hairs on your own back stand on end, you know pretty much that you've got something that other people like.
So tell me about the rumors. Are they only rumors? Are they only lies?
They don't go out there and expect other people to like you.
Hey, hello, sir.
With estimated record sales of over 100 million, the Bee Gees' Robin Gibb knows what he's talking about. And he's got a few words of wisdom for the boys.
People say to us, are you going to be performing a ballad or an up-tempo kind of song? Do you think in order to do well in these competitions, you need to have a big power ballad?
If you've got a good song, whether it's fast or slow, it's a good song. I've got a really good feeling with you guys. Because of who you are, being back together again, with this song, you have every chance of winning this competition.
With Robin's advice in mind, the boys hit the studio to work on their song for Eurovision.
Won't be the last to be reunited, no.
I think the key is you've got to have a great song with a great hook, and I think this song ticks many, many boxes.
And the core of Blue is you know, anthemic, big tracks, great vocals and great lyrics.
Oh, I can.
I'd love for people to hear it and be like, yeah, that's Blue.
I will, I know.
So hopefully it's going to do well in the Eurovision, and we're going to do our country proud, because that's what we're doing it for.
So, we know what style of song, but now you've got to make it one to remember.
The ones that stick in your mind really are the ones like Brotherhood of Man, the group numbers.
This is for me, say for this is for me. So long, honey, so long. Hang on, baby, hang on.
Down International won in '98 with Diva, which was fabulous.
Viva la diva, viva Victoria.
That was just, I think even from the beginning we were just like, God, that's so different. It's either going to bomb or it's going to do really well, and obviously it won.
That was a spectacle because she was glamorous and good fun.
I've been crying.
Johnny Logan with Just Another Year. What's Another Year?
Sonia. That was good. The devil you don't. I love that one. I'm getting it wrong.
I used to play for a football team when I was like 11, 12, and it was the year that Katrina won with Love Shine a Light. On the Sunday when we had a game, for some reason, that was the song we were singing when we was warming up.
And who could forget these classic tunes?
There's nothing I'm afraid of. I'll show you what I'm made of. Show you all into my time now. All kinds of everything remind me of you. Think it down, listen to it. Maybe it's a bigot. Even when your lover is gone, gone.
However, there are some you wish you'd erased from your memory, and you probably had until we reminded you. Obviously, top pop hits like these don't write themselves.
Writing a 3-minute song that millions of people will like is actually an art in itself.
Congratulations and celebrations.
It has to be one of those tunes that when you lie down at night, the song is still buzzing around in your head. That is a winning song.
Want to know I'm happy as can be.
Some of the best songs in Eurovision to date have been the ones that you hear once and you're singing along to it. I mean, you've got obviously Waterloo by ABBA. One of the biggest bands to ever represent their country and go on to have the biggest career ever after the Eurovision.
Your Lulus, your Sir Cliff Richards, Bucks Fizz, you know, they won it. They brought the trophy home.
I think our song compares to some of the other great songs that the Eurovision have put forward before. You hear it once and you're singing along to it. And I think when people hear it, they're going to go, wow, what a great song, and wow, those boys can really sing.
So, you picked your style of song and you're making it memorable. Next, you need an outstanding chorus.
A strong chorus is, for Eurovision, I think, more important than if you were trying to get a hit song away.
I think you're only as good as your killer chorus.
A chorus takes you up to a peak and then brings you down again.
One man who knows a thing or two about it is Grammy-winning Bond and Olympics 2012 composer David Arnold.
I mean, great choruses, they're elusive creatures, you know.
Show you what I'm made of.
But if you're promising something in a song, then I think your chorus has to deliver it. There is a build of some sort. You'll do a verse and then you get to a bridge which is going to take you up to the chorus, and the chorus kind of explodes.
It's a my time, it's a my time, my moment. I'm not gonna let go of it, my time.
And when you get there, you feel satisfied and happy that you've got there. It's like a great ending to a story.
There's nothing I'm afraid of. I'll show you.
The most important thing is, of course, is not to take longer than a minute.
If you're in a big, long verse, it's like, come on. Because some of them are just pretty instant.
And all 5 UK winners have followed that advice. The Brotherhood of Man reached their first chorus at 45 seconds.
Kisses for me, say more, kisses for me.
Lulu's chorus goes off with a boom bang a bang in 28 seconds. Bucks Fizz made their mind up at 22 seconds. Sandy Shaw strung it out for only 8 seconds.
I wonder if one day that you say that you
But quickest of all is Katrina and the Waves at a mere 5 seconds.
Love shed light in every corner of my heart. Let the love light.
There are some choruses, however, that just haven't followed the rules. Who is Mrs. Thompson? You said it, we won't. If all else fails, go for the subtle approach. Ah, dust in the turkey. Whatever happened